Alright, one sec. I'm still setting stuff up. I actually got kind of absorbed. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Phone, stop. What I was trying to say is, before my own voice rudely interrupted me, is that I got kind of absorbed into Bad Road's stream watching Castlevania. So I was forgetting to actually set up the stuff that I needed to set up before the stream started. So oops. Let's see, alright, I need to get this open. I'm not even gonna run the music. There. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now everything's set up proper. As we say, up in the aisles. If you've got time to grab, then you've got time for crab. Yeah. I think that holds true today just as much as when it was first said by Albert Einstein in the 1820s. Very important to my people, who I guess are crabs in this scenario I've crafted. Now I've got a dog climbing on me. Hi. Climbing over me. Stepping on stuff. Oh, jeez. Alright, let me get my headphones on. You won't be able to see them. They're under the velvet horns. I mean, reconnecting to chat, Twitch. You weren't connected to chat in the first place. So I guess what it means is connecting to chat. Fuck. Twitch is such a pain in the ass. Technically, being paid to say that. Isn't that great? Isn't the world marvelous? They don't pay me right now. They will, again at some point, I'm sure. But today is not that day. Alright, where's my headphones? Here they are. Alright, I got them. We're good, we're golden. Somehow it got wrapped around two other cables, despite none of those cables having moved as far as I can tell. Because math is basically an eldritch force designed to only make sense in specific contexts. Lovecraft was afraid of people who were not white. The true eldritch horror is mathematics. And now really, the true eldritch horror is fascism and racism and capitalism. But we all knew that, right? Lovecraft was part of the eldritch that he so feared. Because his eldritch was obviously nonsense. That's lots of fun, eh? Alright, let me get the actual game started here. If I can... There we are. Alright. Boom. Let's go. Kick a little ass, shall we? This is another crab's treasure, not to be confused with the same crab's treasure. And I hope you enjoy. I know I will. I mean, unless the game turns into shit. We've definitely seen that happen before, Doom Eternal. I won't name any names, Doom Eternal. Alright, so we just come back to the castle. After going off to find a very shiny thing for the queen. And we're wearing a coconut. I think we've explored all areas of the map inside the castle that we can reach. So we should be heading towards... What's-her-face, right? I can see sharks up there. Now, if I can remember what the controls are, that will be helpful. Alright. Got that. That's... Oh, right. I forgot. I can shoot stuff. Oh no, they heard me. Oh, whoops. Oh god. No, no. Alright, one down. Boom. Wow, okay. If they get stuck, they're really easy to just take out. Rollout's pretty great. Hey, Bad Road. Duchess, thank you. Prime, partying after hours. Prime, Jay scuttling. That's good. I am gonna have to get up and get my food in a bit. This stream is no stranger to getting up and getting our food from the oven, so... Is this a... No, I think it's a box cutter. I thought for a second it was a USB drive. Which might have been funnier. Scuttling like walking, not scuttling as like intentionally sinking a ship. I mean, it could be both. I am honestly enjoying the coconut. Okay, you're supposed to lock on. That's not the right button. There it is. I'm relearning the controls again. One sec, I almost forgot something. Come on. There we go. I love how jaywalking as a misdemeanor was invented by the auto industry to deprive pedestrians of our rightful use of the streets. It's true. Lots of very silly laws were in fact invented as a source to harm people for profit. Chip claw. A chunk of plastic in the shape of a crab's claw. Traded for 500 microplastics. I still haven't found any place that I can trade stuff for microplastics. Either that or I've missed it completely at the bonfires, but I don't think it's there. Yeah, the lobster knights are normal enemies now. Man, that's brutal. Just right through him. Alright, did someone kill the Duchess, and may I shake their hands? No, she's still moving.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but your guards are going nuts out there. L'entrée, little hermit.
This was the point all along.
Our minds are clear as crystal now.
Oh, shuck.
I once thought my Dutch
This really is a Dark Souls boss here.
worth preserving. But compared to the reefs, it's a shameful, transient thing, destined to wash away. I'm having them tear it down. I thought my beauty worth preserving too. But of course, my worthless life will wash away as easily as any other. Almost as easily as yours, little hermit!
Oh, I really like that laugh. Oh shit. Oh god. Not what I meant to do. Oh god. Alright, so the goop. Whoops. The goop is causing some of the freakouts. Oh god. Wow. Wow, just dead. Even if she dies, doesn't that mean we won't owe taxes anymore? I mean, I assume so. Alright, I don't think that the coconut is going to be a good fit for this fight. Ooh, a teacup. Morning buzz. Anything? Oh, we've already used up all 3 slots. Still no adaptations. Teacup. I assume it breaks easy. Intriguing designs line this fragile shell, depicting flora unknown to any land beneath the waves. Oh, cute, because it's floral patterns. A jolt from a warm beverage that increases attack speed for a short duration. Oh, that sounds cute. I want to be able to wear that, Oh wait, this coconut has full health. That's kind of wild. I thought it had taken damage. You know what, let's try and get back into the, Oh right, that's what's fucking me up on the parry. It's the release that does it. It's the second half of the A press.
Hey,
Your death will be
Whoops.
gorgeous.
There we go. Gross. Oh, the hitbox lingers for a bit.
You're mine.
Ow. The hitbox lingers for a moment.
Quit swarming!
Ow. Oh god. Oh god, I've been gunked. Really? It's the second half of... She also gets a half A press. Oh god, yep. Shell broke. Oh no.
See how worthless this all is!
Yes, yes, I can. You've just reached the second phase of forgot the damn word again. Ah, when rich people have got everything they want and there's a giant separation between classes. The negative edge active parry seems pretty innovative. Like, I'm not hating it. It's very interesting. I just don't have the muscle memory for it is the problem. So let's keep trying it. The word keeps just getting into my head and then immediately... It is wealth disparity, but it's a simple... It's a single word. It's used in Chrono Trigger. Very frustrating. I can't find it in my brain. Oh.
Your death will be gone!
You see that? That was perfectly parried. Alright. No, I just want you to... Oh, right. Not blockable. That's what that symbol means. So I need to not try to block the unblockable attack, is what we're learning. There we go. Oh, God. She got me. No. Shell broken. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Ah, God. There's always that second hit. Oh, God. And then I die from the poison. Where it would be used in Chrono Trigger unless it's the Moonstone. It's the city above the clouds. The big future city. Just a second. I actually have a place I can check this. Age of Decadence. That's the word. Decadence. Yes, Zeal is the city. Thank you. This is another phase of decadence. That's the one. I think it's used in Chrono Trigger, or I may have just associated the two because that's what's happening there. Alright, let's try this again. If all goes according to plan without dying. It's a hell of a place to jump back in, right? Oh, God.
Your death will be gorgeous! Quit squirming!
Yeah, it's that vomit that's making me have to be extra cautious, and it doesn't give me a chance to stun her. Oh, fuck. There we go. Alright. Oh, too early.
Can't you see?
Can't parry without a shell. Yes, 100%. I agree, but you're going about this the wrong place. You should be thinking about creating social programs, homes for the homeless, instead of just trying to further your own fucking materialism. What I'm saying is this is too real right now. All right, let's give it another try. I'll get my dinner after this.
Death will be gorgeous! Quit squirming!
Oh, fuck. 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 Fuck.
Can't you see
Oh, rude.
all is?
If she swings at the post, she can hit through it. All right, well, she's pretty easy to parry, but I have to be constantly on the watch for where the sludge is. Teacup's probably the better for this fight.
Hey,
Whoops.
Your death will be gorgeous.
Oh, too early.
Quit squirming.
God dang it. Okay.
See how what?
Not only did she while she was still attacking while she was stunned. Does that have to do with her standing in the gloop? Huh. I'll call you Riddick because you're gonna kill her with your teeth. Thank you. Alright. I'll be right back with something to eat. Between fights. Between deaths? Let's go with between deaths. One sec. Some sausages. And so now I get to eat sausages while we play another Crab's Treasure. All right. I suspect you can't break her poise while she's vomiting. It might be a bug. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried. It was going to be one or the other. And her in the middle of vomiting and the vomiting overrid her. So yeah, that's what I think happened too. Either that or it had something to do with the fact that I had her pushed up against a wall is also possible. So what's nice is it is repairing my shells. And then also respawning them.
Your death will be gorgeous.
Whoa. Oh. No, get out of there. This'll do. Fucked that one up. There, okay, right. Oh no. Okay, now I know what happened. That is actually mechanically what was supposed to happen. So what happened is that after you break their poise, you have to use a charged attack. So that was actually on me. I forgot how the mechanic worked to knock them down. All I needed was sausage, it's true. Sometimes you just need to have sausage. That's why I wasn't winning before, exactly. It's like got jalapeno and cheddar in it. It's really good.
All of our lives are as sand beneath the tide. You'll see one day.
Pollution scored. Royal Wave. Subjugate enemies in front of you with a massive swipe of a Dungeness's Crab's Claw, causing them to briefly take increased damage from all sources. New adaptation. That's our first adaptation. How do I use it though? Holy abalone! Okay, so it wasn't her. That was a shell of a fight, kid! You were watching the whole thing? I guess it was too much to ask that the soldiers caught you, you jerk. No such luck. I hit as soon as everyone started going crazy. A survivor never picks a fight he doesn't have to. You could learn a thing or two from a guy like me. Well, now the Duchess is... you know. So give me my shell back. You have no reason to keep it anymore, right? This old thing, you know, I can barely remember how I got my fins on it anymore. Thinking I might just go pawn this off in the big city, make myself a few microplastics. What? You can't do that. A hustler can do anything he can get away with, kid. See me in New Carcinia if you want to buy this bad boy back from me. Alright, so, Decadence is going to slowly catch up to each area we go to. Is that going to be our plot line? Because honestly, that'd make for some really good set pieces. Or really depressing set pieces, because that's literally what Oklahoma City looks like. Can't I just buy it here? I mean, at this point, I don't think I'd give him any money for it. I'd rather, you know, rip his little hat off and stuff it down his throat and take it back. If no one else buys it first, that is. No! When I get my hands on that guy, I swear I'm gonna... Ugh! Gotta find a way after him. Power runs through you. You have your first adaptation, an attack learned from a powerful creature that can be used even without a shell equipped. Use it with RT at the cost of umami charges. Very cool. Oh, that's rad as hell though. It costs 2 umami, though. And it makes a very sad sound when I try to use it. Oh, that's the saddest buzzer I've ever heard. I agree that's the optimal outcome, but sometimes you just have to ask if you'd rather be happy or make someone else suffer. Generally speaking, I would take the former. But when it comes to this guy, I don't know. Moon snail shell found. Oh yeah, we have some more skill points now that we can learn our skill tree from. That wasn't optimal syntax, but that's okay. Huh, my phone's being weird about Twitch, or Twitch is being weird about my phone, one or the other. Alright, there we go. Alright. I guess we should start raising our MSG. Because the spells are pretty cool. On the other hand, we do have the option to raise attack. When it does count, the claw, I guess, counts as umami, so it makes sense to at least get a few points in it. Sure, let's get 2 MSG. Cell collection. Where do I even... I guess we gotta go to the big city. Because there hasn't been anyone to buy our macroplastics yet. When I was looking into builds, the 2 stats I saw people get most excited about are MSG and resistance. Oh, excellent. Well, I'll have to work on that then. Generous as ever, the noble moon snail provides their pupil with additional powers. Elusive prey. Become invincible for several seconds after your shell is broken. Oh, invincible. Yeah, I feel like that could help. Like, that could have helped in that fight. On the other hand, a riposte. Simply because of how effective the parrying is. I feel like a riposte could be plenty useful. So let's do that. The hermit crab's control over his shell does not stop with deflecting attacks. By redirecting their energy, he turns his opponent's strikes into his own. Such in-depth battle strategy is rare in the ocean. Praise be to the moon snail, who taught him everything he knows. Oh, 2 different builds. People excited about one or the other. Gotcha. Well, we're gonna keep fiddling around for now. Interested in seeing where this attack build is going? Yeah, I may just I may just reset it for a full attack build later. You are not invincible, but it does restore umami. Alright, I can live with that. So mixing in umami with counterattacking seems like it's a very... It's something that the game wants me to try. Alright, well, let's go on. So, what did that say there? $59 out of 100. Skill points, I guess? But this is 59 out of 1,400. Well, I guess we can always dig around later. Once we have more abilities. Alright, we gotta figure out how to get up above. I don't see a way to do so from inside here. But I don't see a way... Oh, wait. Right, I forgot the net is up. Okay. Thanks, Dead Bartholomew. I appreciate you opening the door for us. Dead Bartholomew, what a guy. You know, they said that he didn't have any prospects in life with a twisty straw stabbed through his belly. And they did not give that man enough credit. Come on, there we go. It's just a box of cigarette butts. I keep wondering if I'm gonna get hurt by touching the fire, and then I remember that A, we're underwater, and B, that's not fire, that's plastic. Interesting, they were growing plants. They look like carnivorous plants, and they were growing them inside plastic bottles. Huh. That's an interesting bit of world building. That's where we gotta get up to, eh? They look like the things Ursula turned her debtors into. They do. Wait a sec. I saw something big and shiny. Oh, wait. Is that a crab cake? No, it's just a rock. More skill points. Where are we now? Nowhere in particular, I guess. And that's gonna be where we were down below. Now we're up above the Queen's throne room. They really have just tried to model everything after human society, huh? Pop. Right, forgot about that. That's what that button does. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Hey, Beekeeper. This game might be political, is it? No, never. No such thing is possible. This might be one of the most overtly political games I've seen in a long time. And I've seen some pretty overtly political games. Social carcinization. Oh no. I was gonna say, oh, we've definitely traveled a long way, and we'll look back and we won't even see the... No, there it is. We've traveled maybe a couple 100 feet. Oh, that guy looks like a traveling merchant. Got a card and everything. Oh, yeah. Look, he's a hermit crab like us, but blue. It's over. It's all over. Why ain't it ever me, you know? Whoa, what's going on here? I'll tell you what's going on. I'm getting my carapace cracked by a cruel, unfeeling force beyond my control yet again. That's what's going on. I just spent my old savings on rare trash you can only get in the shallows, so I could sell it at a profit in New Carcinia, of course. And then that profit to trade up my shell, get myself some nice, you know? Now I come back here and the bridge to the city is completely collapsed. There's no way I can make it back without leaving all this trash behind. It's all over, man. I'm fully shut. I'll be shellless within the tide. Roots of Pacha is very political, and it's important for cozy games to be political as well. I guess I'd better find another way around if I want to get to the city. Thanks for the sympathy, pal. Really? I don't... Whoops. Sorry. I don't get to sell... I guess he's trying to sell stuff. Finally, we have something that we can really count on for scale. Dang. Those wrong way signs aren't big, you know. Yeah. Just like Bad Road saying, couple 100 feet is pretty far for someone when they're 3 inches tall. If that. Alright, well, I guess we better jump down, right? Never mind. Bottomless pit, I guess. Oh, hey, that's a not Duracell battery. Durashell, right? Yep, Durashell. Of course it is. Sure as an interstitial drum beat. Oh, hey, there's something green. That looks like a Sapporo beer can he's wearing. That gives me... Oh, that's true. It's a regular... I don't think all this stuff is to scale, though. Because this does, in fact, look like it's smaller than the 12 ounces that it would probably be. You know, compared to these ketchup packets... which should be significantly smaller than a can. I don't think they really took scale into account. Because that'd make this can the size of a thimble. Must have been the wrong way. You know what? You're right. I don't know why I thought anything different would happen when I jumped down there. There was a sign and everything. Stainless relic. Workable. Okay, so that's what we're going to use to upgrade our weapons. Reef's Edge. Let's go. That rumble there is pretty incredible. Also, what's this? A sauce nozzle. Or a snozzle. It's specifically from a hot sauce bottle. The rooster ones. God, I'm not getting to words today. It took a good couple minutes to come up with decadence, and I only found that because I looked it up. Residue of a painful venom lines the outside of this armor. Sriracha, thank you, aka cock sauce. Twist the currents around you to spin at high velocity, damaging any enemy hit by the vortex. I like the sound of that. Another light shell. Is there anything up on here? I can't tell from down here. I'm gonna have to... Can I zipline back up? Like from this angle? Yes, but that's not gonna get me far enough. Alright, if we can get up there, we can't yet. Ugh. About that time of year when my nose just keeps getting extra clogged. Oops. Oh no. Get out of here. Oh, hi. They can also bounce. Good for them. There it is. Oh, that's got some hell of a knockback. Oh no. We're fine. We're fine. Crabs can swim. Alright, there we go. Ah! They scared me. I love this jaunty fucking music. Doritos did a golden sriracha flavor that is the ultimate evolution of their sweet... Yes! The weird thing is that's just it. It tastes like sweet chili sauce. It doesn't taste like sriracha to me. Regardless of the fact that I really like it, it's just odd. Okay. Oh no. Well, that hurt. I'm trying to get the timing on that. Not sure it's worth it on this guy. At least they're worth a skill point with that foil bag attached to them. More of a Thai chili, Thai sweet chili than anything Sriracha related, yes. The chili garlic sauce the company makes is also awesome and makes cafeteria food edible. Excellent. Sriracha is not one of my favorite hot sauces, but it does in fact have many uses. Oh. Good lord. Okay. I'm trying to figure out the timing on some of this stuff. You gotta learn a lot of attacks all in a row is the problem. Oh right, there's a third one. Oh, too early. Get out of here. There we are. I'm assuming that this guy is not going to give us a skill point every time we fight him. Oh. Good camera. Oh, now he's stuck in the wall. Oh, there we go. Alright. Correct, he does not give us a skill point every time we fight him. Valentinas? I've had Valentinas. They're pretty good. Can get them at the Super Sow World Market here. Oh god. Oh god. Well, nice knowing ya. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Just gotta avoid getting into fights with 3 and 4 guys at a time. Which, generally, just good advice in life. That's what we need to get on every single guy we fight. You know. Oh. I deserved that. There. Definitely don't want to leave any archers alive. Because let me tell you, archers suck, you know, when they're enemies in an action RPG. There. Screw that guy. Left behind some heart kelp, too. Good time to eat some heart kelp. Where is the third one? Where does the third one come from? Ah, here he is. No! Really? That's okay. We lost however many souls we had there. That's fine. I got through the boss fight easy enough. So now I just need to get back into the mechanics of wandering around and hitting stuff. Oh, well. Kind of backed off all on his own there. Oh, too early. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. I like that every single twisty top has the little bit of hot sauce dried on at the exact same angle. I know JJ really likes extract sauces because they can get really wild with both the flavor and the heat. Blair's being her go-to brand. Alright, now we go down here and fight this guy. Get out of here. Like the dried bit of sauce not dissolving in salt water, right? Deflating / vacuum powering down sound of the pufferfish was amusing. Yeah, I'm giggling a lot here at different stuff in this game. Bonk. The more damage you can do at once, the better. That's why I like attack build. Oh, whoops. Oh, I see. No? There we go. I just had to jump across. Well. Oh. Give me the thimble. Oh. Dang it. The terrain fucked me over a couple times there. Oh, the edge of this net definitely got me while I was trying to attack there. Makes me nostalgic for Xena for the weird-ass sound effects. Yep. Look, they paid for that public domain sound collection. They're gonna fucking use it, you know? I don't see the problem. Which is also what happened with Silent Hill 4. Oh, shit. It's wacky. In this case, it's fittingly wacky. Same with Xena. I don't want to make that jump while I'm being shot at. Guess there's not any other way to do it, though. Alright, that wasn't as bad as it sounded. There's another one shooting at me now. I can hear him. Huh, it's gotta be something over there. Hey look, a crushed, actual, normal-sized can. Although the top is a flat texture and I kinda love it. There's another wrong way sign. There seem to be a lot of wrong ways to go in here. Oh, what is this? Oh, what is this bullshit? Oh no. Why is there a glowing robot Rubik's Cube over there? Is that bismuth? Have we found bismuth? Guess that's none of my bismuth, really. I think it's great that Lucy Lawless turned out to be a super cool person, unlike Kevin Sorbo, who is a super uncool person. All right, let's see if we can't make it across to there and see where that's gonna lead us. Oh. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, come on. I was actually trying to drop down there. Not ideal. Nope. Alright, that's one down. Alright, we've got an elite over there. And there's another. Oh! Alright. Now we gotta try fighting the elite for some skill points. I mean, you don't gotta, but I'm gonna. Really? Another one? Look, man, I don't like this any more than you do. There we go. Get him down here. Hooray! Skill point. One more level of attack and that'll be enough to kill all of them. Hey, Sea Star. That a stowaway? It is. Oh, I already had one? Oh, and gives us 3 vitality. Okay, well, I got 1 skill point and another stowaway. I can think of worse ways to waste some time. Looks like that's everything over here. It made the bounce sound and animation, but didn't send me upwards. Wasn't there another way to go down below? That's where we came from initially? Okay, it's a combination. There's 2 paths. I like that it says detour. That's really good. Literal signposting. That's what I was thinking of, but I don't think we can make it from here. And I need to find a better place to jump from. I can sit on here, though. That's pretty cool. You ever wanted to just sit? Well, do I have the game for you? Alright, got an elite coming after me. Let's fight him back to here. Really, you're gonna turn around and leave. I missed. Nope. Another skill point. Anything under there? No. I know that a lot of flip-flops get lost at the beach. Full stop, that's all. No greater point. Alright, now we have a shortcut. That'll take us back where we need to go. If we die again. Or fall down, which is much more likely. Oh god, nope, nope. Speaking of falling down. Alright, so there's our bismuth. I guess we gotta get down there. To bismuth. Ha! Well, getting shot at again. Oh, they're Tic Tacs. I thought they were shooting earplugs at me. Well... I'm just gonna start calling all barnacles sea urchins. I'm gonna just start calling them Gordo. Why won't this one move? Thought they were supposed to move when you hit them. Isn't that what we It does still do damage when I touch it. Alright. There we go. I want to fight this guy. Not like barely. But I want to fight him. I could show you a clip from Hercules that explains how I felt when I learned about Kevin Sordo's political leanings. Oh no! It's wild how homophobes often don't realize just how gay the things they're in are. That looks like how we're supposed to get up to that hole, but I don't see how to get onto there. Maybe it has to do with the bismuth. Well, let's get down to it. Ah. Alright, whatever ability we need for this, we haven't gotten yet. And then I fell. I fell all the way down. And then I fly so far away. Oh, I want the thimble, I just want the heart kelp. Thank you, Bad Road. That's not gonna get us high enough. How do we get over to that? I'm looking at it from... It's gotta be these cubes, right? More of those cubes. Should we take a breather? platforming time. This has some of the best platforming I've ever seen in one of this style of action RPGs. Oh right, that's an MSG refiller. You guys want to fight? You know, I'd be willing to, but you gotta come over here. Here, I'll go over there and then come back, and you can just follow me, okay? No? You sure? Yeah, see? Just like that. You can do it. Yeah, one more. Give us a real good one. Keep going. You've almost got it. You've almost got it. Come on. See, follow me. Follow me. This way. You can do it. I believe in you. I was really hoping you'd have fallen off by now, considering the others that we've gotten to fall off ledges in a similar way. He's definitely starting to come off the edge, though. Like how he's smashing his claw on thin water and kicking up sand. Yep. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get any further. Meant to do that. So, mental note, that rockets you forward when you use it. Well. That didn't work so well. Alright, I can get my umami back. What does our symbol do? Fortify. Grants your shell invincibility from the next 3 hits it blocks. Oh. Well, that's pretty cool. There we go. Oh no, there goes Heart Kelp. Alright, now what the fuck do we do now that we got over here? I guess we go over there. Because we can't get high enough to go up there. There. No, not there. There. And you want to know a show that did not age well? Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. They get right into the racism and homophobia in the first episode. Oh, where the fuck am I going from here? Don't think... I guess I have to take the... Guess I have to take those guys the other direction? You ever watch something that you really loved when you were younger and just think, dang, I could be a real piece of shit when I was younger? That's what Harvey Birdman did for me. Thought I never watched Harvey Birdman? Yeah. It was on at just the right time when I was just the right age. Oh. Huh, I thought I'd get that one. Guess not. Oh, I see. I gotta go around and up. I just dumped the gun. Are you serious? I'm only a little mad. I don't even remember what the first episode was. I feel like the Jetsons episode was decent. Certainly some of it was decent, but it's all just wrapped up in this awfulness. Birdman showed up in the DC Hanna-Barbera mass crossover that closed out the HB run. It was wild seeing him with Johnny Quest and Herculoids. Wow, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Harvey Birdman was kind of a spoof on, you know, lawyer shows, which were popular at the time. And then it had a video game that was a spoof on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, which is pretty wild. But thinking about it, nothing else would have made sense. Oh, right, I forgot. I missed a pill yesterday, so I may be kinda... We all may be kinda funky for the next couple days. It usually kicks in on day 2. The effects of missing the thyroid. It's not a huge deal, but it is gonna make us feel like shit for a couple days. Phoenix Wright is already a spoof, yes. Of Lawyer TV. And then also, of course... of the actual legal system of Japan. After Bad Road mentioned that, I started looking up what Japanese people thought about not Harvey Birdman, about Phoenix Wright, like as a satire. And there was a lot of basically, it's too real. And like, it's already almost too real in the American court system. I don't know how they must feel about... Is that a tennis ball shell? It's a tennis ball the size of a party hat, which is the size of a 12-ounce can of beer. Alright, what's this guy on? He's got sunglasses. He's so cool. Hey there, pal. You like going fast? Oh, it's Speedy the Wonder Snail. Yep. No, I hate it. Oh, well, it's your unlucky day. Because you're gonna need some wicked speed to get over that ramp down there. Walking ain't gonna cut it, neither sprinting even, no sir. Okay. And that's where I come in. Bablo, 5-time Snail Racing League champ. At your service. They had to give us snails our own league because we're so damn fast. The tennis ball with the bottom of a walk off the... Oh my gosh, you're right, because it has the side peeled away. That's excellent, and that actually makes perfect sense. Like, in it, because we're talking about speed with a snail. That's good stuff. Okay. Krill is just fed up and exhausted at this point. He didn't ask for any of this shit. I'm gonna tell you how to get speed so insane your grandma's antennae will be twisted in her grave. Maybe she's still alive. Sorry, that was a little insensitive either way. But trust me, this kind of crazy movement will peel your gills back. I'll try out your exoskeleton while you're still under... It'll dry out your exoskeleton while you're still underwater. It'll boil you in your damn shell if you're not careful. And worst of all, it'll turn you into a permanent speed demon who can't even form words if they're not moving at a high velocity. I think we can trust this guy. Are you ready to accept that kind of a risk? Because a lot of people say they are, and before you know it, bam, addicted to speed. He's talking about drugs. I mean, it happened to a lot of good critters down here, so I gotta ask one more time. You sure? I didn't even say the first time. Yeah, why not? I've never seen... Krill is such a consistently written character, and I can empathize and sympathize with him on so many levels. Okay, so basically you're just gonna wanna sprint towards the ramp and then press the block button. Ah, go into our shells for a shell roll. I like that. That's it? Alright. Tennis ball, new shell. Might as well try it out. What does this one do? Oh, it's rollout like the coconut. Okay. I'll be while sprinting to roll. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. I want to get up there. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Had to try it out before hitting the ramp, just in case. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. We made it. We made it. We're alive. He's so tired. Give this poor man a break. Give this poor man a break, please. He just wants to get his home back. Alright, we're doing that attack build. Because Bad Road, you said you were interested in it. Now it's all of our curse. Oh yeah, we should also go back to the moon snail and see what we can get. Yeah, I really like the way the parry works in this, just because it's interesting. And it doesn't necessarily leave you vulnerable in a way that a lot of parries do in video games. His spirit full to bursting, the hermit crab is ready for more power. It's true. Increase MSG by 5. Natural defenses. Releasing block while naked will let you parry. Oh, that's good. That's good. What else we got, though? After your shell takes a hit while blocking, your next attack deals more damage. So that's block counter. Self-repair. Dealing damage to an enemy will restore your recently lost shell health. Okay, that's Bloodborne. So Bloodborne basically has a system where if you get hit, then you'll lose some health and leave some red health, like Monster Hunter. And when you attack back, you regain that health. That's the basics of it anyway. So I associate that with Bloodborne. Which is a game I still have only gotten to play for about an hour total. Because Sony does not want anyone to play it. Once per rest, your shell regenerates immediately upon breaking. Oh, that's cute. Housewarming. Each shell's shell spell may be cast once for free. Increases umami. Restore an umami charge when defeating an enemy with an umami attack. I feel like this is the one that's really going to help us the most right now, though. Everyone's favorite fighting move in Earth Dawn is Riposte. If you roll better than your opponent's attack, you deflect their attack and hit them in the same move. Sword Masters can throw extra dice on Riposte, so they wait for you to make your move. Hell yeah. Skedaddle. Tap B with no directional input to perform a quick dash backwards, unburdened by your shell's weight. Ooh. RB to immediately after dodging an attack with the Skedaddle to perform a powerful spin attack. Alright. What do we got over here? Spearfishing lets us throw our fork at enemies to reel them in. Toss a barbed hook. MSG increase. Press RB while aiming your spear at an enemy to grapple to them instead. Alright. Press RB near capsized enemies to attack their weak point for math. God damn it. Yep, alright. Well, we're moving towards that, obviously, especially since we got a fucking, plunging attack now. Does the greatest danger come from above or below? It is, of course, a trick question. For any prey in the ocean, the greatest danger lies wherever they aren't looking. That's dark, lady. Not lady. Snail. That's dark, snail. They are explicitly ungendered. So, that's on me. I'm guessing this city outskirts is where we're moving back to, because it's the most recent. Alright. I do like that we're getting more movement abilities as we go. It's got that feeling like a Metroidvania. Except that it's been very linear thus far. Though I guess a lot of the Metroid series is pretty linear, especially at the start. But we're not running into a lot of places that we have to go around and explore like a maze. Well, we've reached the city anyway. Let's see if they'll let us in. No, guess not. We're back to this attack on the hats. If you ever wanted to know what music sounded like, if you only had a hat section, this. Snails can be gendered if they want. They just happen to produce both kinds of gametes. I always stumble on that word. Yes, but this snail is explicitly ungendered. They use they-them pronouns. And they have not expressed anything particularly gendered in their own direction. So, I hesitate to say lady unless they tell me that's okay. Getting the okay... Oh, it's loading in new chunks of map, I guess. Alright, so here's the bridge, or a bridge. Wait, did he get across, or... No, this is... Well, what's the other way? What was that wall? Oh, they're asleep. Yeah, I also thought they were dead. So yeah, I think that it's going to be like, as we continue forward in this game, each place we go to is going to be in an early stage of decadence, or a middling stage of decadence, and then it's going to be destroyed by its own inhabitants, because the decadence is being represented by that purple sludge, which... yeah, that's about right, actually. That's just realism. I think the ability that lets you regenerate your shell once was the one that was exciting with high resistance. That makes sense. I like to have lots of attack options. What is this? What is this that we're walking on? My brain is not getting there. I thought it was a cheese grater at first, but that's definitely not. It's like a rail for like a sliding door, or... I'm not getting there. Well, that's ominous. CND Pharmacy. It's true, you know, that receipt paper will survive fucking anything. So this is 1950s New York. Cute. Nice to see a fresh face in town. And right before trash day, too. What's trash day? Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what trash day is. It looks like the loading ramp for putting a car on a trailer. Ah, bleacher seats. Both. Wait, bleacher seats. What? The railing for pulling up a car on the trailer. That makes sense to me, but it's very small. But again, we did also show that scale doesn't actually matter. I couldn't spoil the surprise for you now. You'll know soon enough. I do like the club rope that's lining it as though it were a suspension bridge. Seen bleachers with those holes in— oh, okay. Yeah, that's usually in plastic though, and this is very metal. Ramps are usually in the form of two runners, yeah. I guess that could fit a car tire on it. But again, scale doesn't actually matter that much. Oh, hey, look. It's film. There's a negative of an adorable puppy. Oh my gosh. And there's a cat that's also a fish, I think. No, that's just a cat. That's just a weird blotch. This is just all the devs' pets, isn't it? That's wonderful. That's so good. And that is the long, complex history of Slactide's trade route with New Corsinia. Wow, I'm sure glad I stuck around to learn all that lore. Thanks, Uncle Addy. Get it? World building. High tide moonshine. Look, it's not actually moonshine if you didn't fucking run it. That's why branded moonshine is a nonsense concept. It's not moonshine. At that point, it's just liquor. This place is huge. Enamored with the sight of our fair city. I can honestly say I've never seen anything like it. You should go and explore, but I'd stay topside if I were you. The seabed can host some pretty sketchy characters. Hearing some racism happening again? Oh my god. The tennis ball has altered the dodge animation. That's so good. Otherwise, it's just sparkling ethanol. Very... See, you get it. Welcome to New Corsinia. It's tortellini. A beacon of civilization amongst the harsh violence of the sands between. A testament to the prevailing power of industry. I knew it. The city of dreams, the big crabapple. And the defining pillar of the trash economy, which supports all of the crustacean society. How did I get into this conversation? My name, you ask? Tortellini, the town greeter at your service. I'm beyond excited to greet 2 new visitors in a single day. Is that a lot? Not at all. We usually get 20 or 30. Then why... Wait, did you say 2? Was the other one a shark carrying the coolest shell you've ever seen? Oh, a friend of yours? Not at all. I've got to kick that guy's butt and get my shell back. Oh, a sworn enemy then. This day gets more exciting by the minute. Gotta catch him before he sells my shell to who knows who. Can you tell me where he went? Not at all. I greeted him with gusto and then didn't give him a second thought. What sort of town greeter would I be if I looked behind me to keep tabs on those I've already greeted rather than facing forward to greet those yet to come? Okay. Where would someone trying to sell a shell go then? I can think of exactly 4 places. They might have tried to sell it to Shellfish Desires, the luxury goods store. If it's more of an antique shell, they may have gone to check if a museum curator might have purchased it. Failing those, they might have visited Bottom Feeders, the dive bar in the lower crust, to try to pass it off to some piece of gutter trash. And finally, they could have gone to the back alley blacksmith to sell it for scrap. Okay, thank you so much. I'll check out all those places. Godspeed, small fry. Would that I could give you more of a tour. But my work is never done whilst there remains travelers left ungreeted. Alright. You know, I didn't expect this, coming off of how bizarre the game world's been already, but this place is really bizarre. 235mm color print film. We got cats, we got dogs, we got more cats. Oh, there's a bird. No, that's a dog. The bird dog. Is that a cat being attacked by 2 more cats? No, that's all the same cat. Shellfish Desires is great, right? They are spot on with their wordplay. You see that hermit over there? Isn't he so mysterious? The one standing uncomfortably close to us right now. Heavens, no, not them. The mysterious blue one over by the bar. Oh, please tell me you don't mean Firth. Tilapia went on a date with him, and he tried to get her to invest in sand dollars. You deserve someone better, Delty. Some hard-working crab who'll treat you right. But he's just so mysterious. Oh no, we got a nice crab over here. I've just been unable to stop thinking about that awful business happening in the Grove. Would you hush up and enjoy your kelp, Benedict? All this bleeding heart nonsense is ruining brunch. Bleeding heart. That's the stuff people who don't think they should have to care about other people say. Hey, are you that same person? You got the same shell and you're both bluish aqua. Well, hey there, long time no see, fellow hustler. You're the guy from the bridge. Sure am, and I don't remember what voice I used for him. First the name, don't erode it, you know? Oh, that's cute. Don't wear it out. You seem pretty happy. Didn't you just lose all your money? Of course not, pal. Not even close. A shrewd investor never puts all his shells in one... puts all his butts in one shell, you know? And that's he's trying to figure out how to turn human expressions into crab expressions. That's adorable. Think this is the right voice? Oh, good. And that's my goal in life. I get butts into shells. Specifically, my butt. And specifically, the fanciest, flashiest, most impressive shell I possibly can. He's got gold bags in his eyes. You feel me? Not really. I'm a shell trader, kid. That's a hermit's lot in life, always looking to upgrade. Swap out one old shell for a better one. If you're smart, you'll get into the business too. A whole ocean of opportunity could be passing you by, you know? What do you say? You ready to start your journey up the property ladder? We could get you in a flashy new shell by tide's end, you know? I think I'm okay, thanks. You're lost, kid. We still haven't found any place to trade for microplastics. What is going on here? I thought it was gonna be Firth. I do love my morning constitution around New Carcinia Square. So says I, Bartleby Shoals. I'm sure you'll be very important later and won't be found dead on the ground. Souvenirs, tchotchkes, miscellaneous baubles of various sizes and quality. Get 'em at their cheapest right before Trash Day restock. Another profitable trash day is just ahead for yours truly, and I'm sure that'll happen and the city won't be razed to the ground. The hotel is booked to the gills with eager tourists, and I don't even have to lift a pincer. This is like a lot of stuff that's not dungeon crawling and combat. I didn't expect that. Maybe you can shop in the stores. I hope so. It's funny that when our hermit crab finds a shell that's too big, it'll wait for a slightly bigger hermit crab to show up to claim it and take the discarded shell, and sometimes they'll form a queue. That's kind of... I didn't know that. That's kind of awesome. They'll just trade for one in the right size. There's no better city in the world than New Carcinia. I never even been anywhere else. That's how great it is. Ah, insular. It's an insular community that's grown too big to remain insular. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All these people won't just die meaningless deaths in an hour or so. Welcome to Shellfish Desires, the flagship brick-and-mortar store of Shellfish Corp. How goes it, my visibly financially troubled friend? Is it that obvious? It is! I suppose you've come up to the upper crust for a bit of window shopping. No shame in it, plenty of folks pause on their ways through town to take a look at our luxury shells. You've got 5 minutes before your pause becomes a loiter, so enjoy them while they last, my friend. Shell insurance? At Shellfish Desires, you can pay microplastics to insure any shell you've worn before. At a moon snail shell, you can pick any insured shell to start with every time you respawn. Oh, that's handy. I really do like the thimble, so we may come back here and do that later. Assuming it's permanent. That's what they make it sound like it's permanent. Did a big shark come into town and try to sell you a shell recently? Oh, he sure did. I told him to get stuffed. We don't do trade-ins here. And even if we did, I'd never take the kind of beat-up junk he sold me. Not a clue where he went after that. Does anybody in this city pay any attention? I mean, no. That's the joke, right? It's New York City. No way does it let me just jump all the way down, right? Oh, Jackson. Every day I find myself looking down and wishing you were here with me, claw in claw. The tide we crossed paths, I was there. I was immediately smitten, but my family would never approve of me as a commoner. Of me with a commoner. I can read, kind of. But there's nothing common about you. Maybe one day I'll possess the courage to tell you, but until then I shall yearn from afar. Aww. So he's yearning for that guy, eh? Hey, it's an antique radio. I haven't seen one of those in a dog's age. Or a crab's age. Crime scene, do not cross. Oh great, they got cops here too. And they're jittery. Hey, can I go this way? No! Okay, I'll go somewhere else. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you like that. I'm just under a lot of pressure, okay? People are not happy that they can't get to the open ocean right now. They keep calling me names like phoned in progress blocker and saying my fence is a lazy design. You had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Oh, fuck. There's a good reason for it. Trash Island is on its way here right now. If we kept all avenues of transit open during Trash Day, it'd be a goddamn slip show in here. Why can't all these civvies understand that the rules are there for a reason? Little bit of meta humor, I don't mind. Excuse me, what is this building? What ho, little one? You stand before the New Carcinia Museum of Carcinized History, I say. At least he's not just trying to set a record for police barricades. Oh, neat. Can I go in? Of course, a museum that no one could visit would be a sad state of affairs indeed. Oh wait, I almost forgot why I came here. I'm looking for a tall shark who stole my shell. You seen anyone like that? Can't say I have. But if I'd traveled here to fence stolen goods, I'd start with the lower crust down beneath us. Gotcha, thanks. Be careful down there, I say. He sure does say. So earlier it said new museum exhibit. As like a little readout. Hey, look who it is. Nefro, Captain of the Guards. The life of a small-town sheriff never satisfied Nefro. He harnessed a desire to wield his true might against the enemies of the law, to swing his blade down against those that refused his authority, to kill in the name of the ocean's self-made gods. Like many before him, he found his calling as the spear of a tyrant. Just in case there was any doubt as to what the game's trying to talk about. There you go, Gaston. Hop on down. How do you always manage to kick my mouse? Fine. It fell softly. Like... This game isn't as direct in its messaging as Dark Souls. And a lot of people didn't get that, so I can definitely see people, I can definitely see someone missing the point here with an unfortunate ease. Alright, so I guess now we're gonna hop down into the slums. I just gotta remember where... Here, no? There's a different bridge. Oh, huh. I know I look cool doing this, but it's mostly automated. Oh no. Mostly automated. Ah, there we go. Hey, we made it. Hi, Willow. How goes the plot against social injustice? Slowly but surely. I wield my fork for no reason other than to be able to fucking live my life already. The world is everyone's responsibility. The problem is that that responsibility tends to get foisted upon those with the least power. Brill just wants to get some fucking sleep. That's true, the Duchess is dead, but the tax... Yep, Bad Road's got it. So we're trying to find where the tax collector, aka the tall shark, went to, abscond with my shell and sell it off to the highest bidder. Living by the square lets me visit Topside almost 3 times a week. It's almost like I'm a real topsider. Wow, a crab car. Alright. Let's see if we can sell to the smith or anything. Yeah, it turns out that decadence is represented by that horrible purple goo, and it got inside of all the rich people and they started killing each other. And then I had to kill the Duchess because she killed off almost everyone else already. Oi there, Scrap. It's a fine piece of metal in your claws there. Lots of promise. Care to make it shine with me, Scrap? Have you seen my shell? I almost don't want to ask, but did a big jerk shark come here trying to sell a shell for scrap? It would have probably seemed crazy to you because the shell was super gorgeous and cool. Oh, he came by. Turned that shell to scrap soon as I could. What? Are you serious? You're a seafoam, I am. No, wait, did you say a shark? Scrap that, my mistake. No sharks came by, nay. What? What did you think I said? You almost gave me a heart attack. No need to shout, Scrap. My ears work just fine. Make it shine? You mean my fork? This is just some piece of junk I found in my neighborhood. Boy, and what a piece of junk it is, Scrap. Bring this old Smith some relics he can break down, and he'll show you what that junk of yours can truly do. Sounds useful. Yes, let's. He doesn't even charge me plastics. +5 attack. Hell yeah. There's gonna be 2 more keys to raise it up to the next level. Hey, it's not rusty anymore. Now it's just a little battered. Rad. Is that a SpongeBob reference? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that there'd be a SpongeBob reference in another Crab's Treasure. I used to have it all. I used to be somebody. Then one bad deal and pow, down here with this sorry lot. Do I look like a bottom feeder to you? Of course not. I'll make it back up there one day, no matter how many other crabs I gotta step on, see? Don't say battered around a crab. You know what? You're right. I was being insensitive. Oh, I just noticed that the compass has, symbols on it. You gotta change your name, Lenny. No. Come on, change your name. I said no. Look, we can't be a percussionist trio named Binko, Banko, and Leonard. And why the shell not? You'd sound like a goddamn comedy trio. Well, maybe we should do that instead. I'm listening. I like that. Hey, kid. Hey, mister. Be sure to take care of yourself. I've seen too many good crabs let themselves waste away down here. They'll tell you no one gets polluted in the reef. But down here in the lower crust, it happens. It happens. Thanks, I'll be careful. I hope you have a really nice day. Not ominous at all. City is definitely not gonna burn to the ground. Not a lot of hermits left in the reef these days. Not really sure why. Any mass migrations I should know about? Beats me. Not really involved with the community, sorry. Well, happy to meet you regardless. Keep safe, small fry. Because he's a hermit. That's the joke. You'll be dead, yes. Thank you. I'm starting to think that there's not going to be anyone to trade me for my plastic junk. Wait, the pawn shop actually makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Whoa. Dude, learn to drive. Here, I'm just gonna work here, okay? You know, just for a while. You know, get a living wage, save up a bit of money. You know how it is. Hey, Manta? Yeah, Coley? What are we doing? Like right now. Like right now? We're hanging out by the crystal. Hanging out by the crystal. Yeah. You want to do anything after this? I know another cool crystal on the other side of town. We could go hang out by that. You're the best. I like that. Let's get rid of the crystal, I guess. Sorry, guys. Hey, Mana? Yeah, Coley? That guy broke our cool crystal. No way! Just walked right up and broke it. What happened to live and let live, Coley? No idea. Life really isn't what it used to be. Wanna go find another cool crystal? I sure do. Can't let jerks like that ruin our chill. So true. I'm so glad that I broke that crystal. That's some quality dialogue. Alright, so what I'm discovering is that I cannot, at current, lol, get into the pawn shop. Hey, small fry, word of advice, don't stick your claws in what's going on here. Okay. Hi, I'm in significant trouble. You want me to help with that? No, thank you. I'll never grow as a person if I don't learn to fight my own battles. I think this game might be political, y'all. Every time I think I've seen the best dialogue, a newer one comes up. Okay, I hope it goes well. Thanks, it probably won't. You owe a lot of plastics, Porgy. A lot of plastics. You're good for it though, right? Just these tiny vignettes of just stuff happening around the city. Hey, another hermit. Why aren't you wearing a shell? You look cold. Just waiting for the right one, I suppose, kid. Oh, it's cute. He's got One of those bags you carry over your shoulder, but it's a dum-dum. Thank you, Bad Road. Honestly, I like it down here where it's dark. Feels cozy, like being under a rock. I just wish the houses didn't get so soggy. I swear to God, this fucking sardine. You know that guy that chases Soleil around in, that's a hell of a leg. The guy that chases Soleil around in Labyrinth of the Demon King. That's the vibes I'm getting from that guy. More crystals. Oh, there's where, we saw that collectible, that item, right above that guy. So do you think he's also... Do you think he's also yearning for the man who yearns for him? Maybe we should try and hook him up or something. Bindle, yes. Look at this leg. Oh, this leads all the way back up topside. Cool. And now we should be able to hop down there and talk to him. Bread claw. Probably worth it at some point. What if we get all the way through the game and it turns out we can never sell this shit and it's completely useless and just clogging up our entire ecosystem? That'd be something, right? Noribotoke, thank you. You see this here? Best view in the lower crust. I'll be honest, it just looks like a stinky alleyway to me. Aye, the very stinkiest. Brings a tear to one's eye, don't it? Guess not. Also, I don't think the person that he mentioned was named Geb. I just assumed that that was the guy because that's who he was seen to be staring directly towards. Right? You can see why I thought that. Alright. Still gotta find the other the other one shop, and we've got to figure out how to use the pawn shop. Alright, y'all know our roles. Lex, present. You'll go to work tonight, tending bar at the Trash Day Gala. You'll be our ticket in. Can do. Get those upper crusters good and distracted while we slip in the workers' entrance. There, we'll split into two teams. Team A will be Lex, still present, and Hurst. Hello, darlings. While Team 2 will be myself and Goggles. Hey. Team A is going to move through the fancy soiree until they find its host, the ludicrously trashy and trash-rich Jeffrey Crab III, and sweet-talk him into revealing the passcode to his family's safe. I doubt he'll put up much of a fight. Once he lets up, it'll be on Team 2 to split out and slip out the safe undetected and ride to the scrap chute down to the bottom with our ill-begotten rewards. Team A will exit the party at its proper conclusion and reconvene in the morning. And Cod's your uncle. We'll have woken up as some wealthy shuckin' crabs. I want in on this. Gear up, everyone. This heist can't possibly fail. That's as far in as I can zoom. This doesn't seem to show us the shop we haven't found yet. Two of them were down below and two were up above, though, right? We've already found two down below and one up above. I do like shuck as a replacement for fuck. So is this like just, yeah, it's just a mannequin leg. Probably from a shoe store. Right, chip claw. Wait. There we go. And there's a bread claw. There's another, this one, at least there's something behind it. Sorry, pal. No entry here right now. Still cleaning up this path after last trash day. I'll have it done soon, promise. Can you really clean this up by yourself? They'll fire me if I don't, so yes. Mood. Alrighty. Now we just gotta figure out where the last shop is. We've been to Shellfish Desires. We've seen the pawn shop, but we can't use it. So, was it not Geb? No, it's Jackson. Okay. So I was right in that I was wrong. I was right about being wrong. So I guess we're just gonna scoot around until we find the shop that we need. Most of the buildings are just facades, which again, very fitting for the political messaging. Alright, so that's the museum. God damn it. That's on top of the fuck. That's fine. We'll get it when we're going down toward the pawn shop again, which I'm sure won't be too far out. It's missing a lampshade. I thought of that too. We can know where to sell stuff. No, I think it'll come up soon on its own. I appreciate the offer, though. Like, I can't imagine that... Ooh. I can't imagine that they would hide something this well. Unless they were planning to put it forward relatively soon. I might need to just fucking look up where to... You, down there. Yeah? You are so small. Positively minuscule. A regular little zooplankton. I love it. Have your people contact my people. We simply must do lunch. My people? The last shop's gotta be around somewhere. That's what I really need. And would accept if someone were to grant me that information in the chat. Ooh, well, I'm on top of this lunchbox, so that's fun. Not as good at maps, yeah, no worries. Oh, okay, this is the forge again. Why put me up here if there's not any... Oh wait, there's another sponge to bounce on. Sponge like the Bob. Well, oh hey, what's this? Ooh, a rusty nail. A sharp corroded blade, more fit for an insect than a crab. It's a stowaway, Jesus Christ. A big attack boost. And defense non-boost. I'm glad it doesn't show the stowaways. Because that would be a little horrifying. Oh. Oh, right, I forgot I have that now. Fucking rad. Alright, oh hey, there's another crystal. Hey, there's that cool S. Y'all know that cool S? Y'all remember that shit? No one knows where it originated. At least as far as I know. Alright, so there's a crystal there. And there's an item there. Hi there, Sprite. Good to see you. I think the cool ass has always been with us. Me too, honestly. Older than man, maybe even older than God itself. Just a barbed hook. On the other hand, there's something else over there. So let's... Yeah, the platforming's spot on most of the time. Vanishes on death, but prevents you from losing microplastics. Alright. So it's a, oh, what's it called? A sacrifice ring. The exact origin of the symbol is unclear, however, it's generally considered to be an artifact of child lore, meaning that it is taught by children to children over the course of generations. Yes, very much. I mean, we know that. That's not really an origin, though, is it? In fact, it's basically the opposite, and it makes it even more haunted. Good job, Wikipedia writers. Dawn of Time. Ah, symbol. There you go. Alright. I may actually have to look up where the... Oh, I didn't realize you could go into bullet time for quite that long. I may have to look up where to go in here because I am not finding things that I want to. This looks like some kind of shop, right? Yo. Get some more MSG in me. Make me a tasty crab. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I can fall into this, but I'm not supposed to be able to, and it is not textured on the inside. That was terrifying. The video game tried to eat me. That is all. We're all doing fine. Right. Okay, this has to be the right place, right? Hey there, young'un. Welcome to Bottom Feeder's finest little watering hole this side of the slurry. Hi, my name's Krill. I'm new in town, I guess. I thought I recognized a fresh face. Please, it's plastic to meet you, Krill. Oh my god, her apron is made of a silica pack. Name's Nema. If you got the money, why not stop on in for a bite? My kiddos and I would love to have you. We also offer a stowaway hiring service if you're interested in such a thing. What's a stowaway? We already know that. You mentioned something about stowaways? What are those? Oh, I'm sure you've seen them around. That's our nickname for any sort of little fella that sticks itself to your shell, little fella. Oh, like a barnacle. Exactly. And for the right price, there's all sorts of them what might tag along. People pay for that? They sure do, hun. Lots of visitors here are travelers just stopping by who could use a little company on the road. You ought to consider it if you got a journey ahead of you. The open ocean can get mighty lonely, hun. I'll think about it. Thanks, ma'am. Oh, call me Nema, hun. I'm not a crabby old lady just yet. Adorable. So who can we hire? Oh, that is a lot of money. And also a razor blade. Works while naked. 33% attack down, but increased attack speed. A terrifyingly sharp piece of metal. We dismiss. Oh, we can dismiss our own stowaways. I never use this shit anyway, so I'll just sell it. I guess I'll keep it. I can probably sell a couple of these, though. There we go. Ooh, increased stowaway academy. That means I do. That means I can. I should, in fact, do this. And I guess one of these. Now I can get a 4th stowaway point. Increase to 4. Hey, if it's not too much of a bother, I'm looking for a shark that took my shell. Any chance he stopped by here? Someone who spent 5 years researching it found similar symbols from 1890, so it's been around a good long while. Fairly sure I'd remember a fella like that swimming into my establishment. Sorry, kiddo. That's okay. No worries. It's gotta be here somewhere. I just gotta find where that shark went. The city's so big. How am I ever gonna find my shell? This place is so stupid. And it's loud. Why can everyone just leave me alone? Everywhere I turn, someone's trying to take something away from me. Or sell me some kind of... Scuttle right up, fellow citizens! It's the grand opening of the Prawn Shop, full of legitimate Shallows made wares. We got plastics, we got metals, we got packing foam. We got garbage you ain't even heard of yet. What the... Alright, now we can go to the prawn shop. Not the pawn shop, the prawn shop. Just a sec, I want to come at it from above. Just because there's an item on top of the store. One sec. Let's climb up this disembodied leg. Yeah. Alright, that's step one of our plan. Get it? Because it's a foot. Now we're gonna scuttle over this way. And now we just gotta drop down on top of it. Who's this guy? And why do I have a drop shadow through the bridge like it's a Wario World or something? Damn it, I haven't talked to this guy. I have to see. Or maybe I have, I don't know. The end is nigh, nigh, I tell you, nigh! You there, young man, I trust you've made proper preparations for the apocalypse. The apocalypse? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, the ignorance of our youth. The apocalypse, the end of all things, big and small. Cities collapsing, crabs devouring crabs, fish learning to drive. Okay, that one's actually true. Get it? Because Krill's a crab. He sure is. And of course, the gunk. The gunk? Indeed, no one knows where it comes from, but it can appear wherever crabs call home, and chokes out the life of wherever it spreads. By the way, there's a game that I think is called The Gunk that is actually about this same broad concept. And surely, before long, it will cover even this city, and it's pretty good. That sounds horrible. What should I do to prepare? I have no idea. I was really hoping you did. That's why I approached you. Huh. Are you sure you know what you're talking about? I don't see any gunk in the city. Calling me crazy, are ya? You'll see. You'll all see. Alright, that was some foreshadowing. Not quite as clever as Dead Spaces, am I right? I'm never gonna let that one go. Oh, fuck. No, no! I fucked it up. That's okay, we'll just climb up the leg again. Why aren't you wearing... Oh, that's the guy on the other side. So he's the only one who seems really out of sorts in the whole place, other than just being, you know, ignorant of the societal ills around him. So I wonder if he's gonna have something to do with the gunk. Kinda hope not, because he seems like he's just a homeless guy. And villainizing the unhoused is super not cool. Well, that's probably the easiest place to get to it, huh? Is there a hook close by I can use? Yes, there is. I don't expect this game to start villainizing the homeless. Oh no, I missed. But, I've been burned before. Oh my god, we made it. You see that? That was awesome. That was some trick moves there. All that for a single chip claw. Bonk. That's my shell! Are you serious? This guy's still following me? Oh my god, it's the... This is the loan shark. In case that was not immediately. So his name is Pronathan. Alright, play it cool. I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, give it back. It was stolen from me by a big jerk shark. Well, first off, that shark seems super cool and chill to me. Second of all, he sold it to me fair and square. You want it back, you gotta buy it like everything else in the store. That's how the prawn shop works, baby. Well, how much? And what can I actually pay with? Depends what you got, pal. Pawn shops are a toxic business. Their entire business model depends on giving people buying things from people for far less than they're worth. Often important family heirlooms and etc. That's true. Krill is technically homeless right now. I've got a few microplastics, I guess, and some string. Look, that shell's really important to me. Could I work for it or something? I'll do anything. Anything, huh? Yeah, I guess I could probably come up with some arduous and meaningless time sinks for you to partake in and earn your shell back. For starters, why don't you scrape the barnacles off my sweat? Wait, whoa, did you hear that? Hear what? Belay this conversation, kid. Trash Island is here. This always catches me off guard. I gotta get ready before I miss some of the prime plastics. Hey, I'm not done talking to you. Oh shit, cutscene.
Trash day! It's trash day! Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
Thought that was Clancy Brown for a second. Oh shit, a prescription bottle.
I saw it first.
And now they all... Ah! It's like what Black Friday was here for a very long time. Cap'n Clawbeer's glorified crew. It's totally worth it.
Got his face right on it! It's gotta be! Excuse me?
It's full of the gunk, isn't it?
Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady. As New Custinia's official historian, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not mistaken, this is
their god?
a map showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say. If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them, why, they'd be rich beyond their wildest dreams, I say.
Rich? I like the sound of that. That treasure's as good as mine. I'll be able to afford the flashiest shell in the ocean, you know?
Not if I get there first. Think of all the tourists that treasure can bring to our city.
Well, don't you care?
I wasn't that far off on that guy's voice.
Your hat when I get that treasure and fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first stop on the map seems to be the forest to the north of here. May the best, Crab.
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something.
Getting a lot of
Almost sworn there was
characters all at once.
planning on unearthing some valuables. Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef? I'd hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would fall to the Shellfish Corporation. That would be safest for all involved. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we hear you, Roland. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO and this fair city's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt. Are we all in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
Sounds like some kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey, kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Aw, yeah! I'm gonna find that treasure!
Wow.
Roland can't tell us what to do. That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first.
The corporations don't control us.
I suppose a little friendly competition is only fair. I hope you know what you just dove into, kid. See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
Disappears in a flash of ink. The hunt begins. Start the treasure hunt. Dang, that was crazy with a capital Z. You really stepped in it now, kid. That squid hangs around rolling, doesn't think twice about disappearing people. You told me to. Hey, I recall merely making a suggestion, pal. But the offer still stands. If you can get me that treasure, the shell's all yours. Okay, well, where do I start? Why are you listening to the old dude? It's off in the grove, way north of here. You got a bit of a walk out of you. Great. Well, I guess I have no choice now. I'm on this treasure hunt whether I like it or not. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you find any other junk out there, I'll take it off your hands for some microplastics. Fair's fair. There we go. Now I can level up a couple times. I like that this is listed as junk. I'm gonna keep it. It's not really even worth much, right? Oh, another stainless relic. And also home, which costs 990. It costs $1 billion. It costs 1 coin short of $1 billion scrap. Dark eggs. This feels kinda unethical, haha. Oh, we got a sprout here. Got 3 Bloodstar limbs available. I feel like the thing that's going to help us the most right now is the Heart Kelp Sprout. That seems reasonable to me. Krill, he said to get the treasure, not shout about it. You know what? You're right, technically. But Krill just got real excited, and I think that's okay. What's the tackle pouch do? Lets you carry more barbed hooks at once. Oh, okay. Perfect for the kind of psycho who's always getting into fights with fish. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now we can carry a 5th heart kelp. Which, pretty good deal, I think. What do we need to actually get a level? Not too much more, it'll come up. Let me switch over here for a moment. I just realized it's 11:30 and I don't want to go to the break, but I do want to remind you all that there is still a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that should never have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, and not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. So we have listed here some ways that you can help. They include the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help black trans and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund to take back their land to 6 grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Black Lives Matter, the lives of people of color matter, Indigenous lives and lands matter, Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. These are things we have to keep saying and pushing and fighting for until the people all the way to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real, protected truths. Alright, let's get back to the game. Especially, it's an especially poignant game for that message, huh? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, a real-life treasure hunt. This is the sort of thing you read about in books as a little crablet. Do you think we'll fight a shark, or a bobbit worm, or one of those horrendous monstrosities that live only in the deepest depths of the drain? I really hope not. Heavens, what excitement! I'll be tagging along on your little treasure hunt. I simply must document it for my followers. Your followers? You know, followers, people who follow me around, just desperate to know what I'm up to. Do you mean to tell me you don't have any? He has an egg and some ramen noodles as her hat. Just drifted into town and you're already making waves, kiddo. If it wasn't for you, we'd have all just rolled over and let Roland step all over us like usual. So we're going after this treasure then? Seems like it. If that old-timer who runs a museum ain't pulling our claws, whoever gets that treasure's gonna have some serious pull around town. But honestly, as long as someone gets it who ain't Roland, most of us will be darn pleased. Who is that guy anyway? Does everyone hate him so much? Roland? Only the CEO of Shellfish Corp, the largest trash scavenging operation out there. Besides what a few independent traders haul in with their own two claws, all that trash that makes its way into New Carcinia goes through Roland. So he's got some deep pockets. Shellfish Corp owns most of the buildings in town by now, and then charges a pretty plastic for the privilege to living in them. I wonder if this game is political. I just can't see the message here. Those of us down in the lower crust, you could say we ain't really fans of the way things are going. So taking him down a peg by waving some treasure in his face, I can think of a lot worse ways of spinning a tide or two. But enough about Roland, we gotta make tracks toward the treasure. That museum curator told us to head toward the Grove, right? I've been to the Grove before. Meet me just out of town if you need a nudge in the right direction. I guess that's why it's another crab's treasure, like, specifically. I kinda thought it was just about the shells, but no. We're gonna use a treasure hunt. That's kinda fun. Haven't done a treasure hunt in a long time. Yeah, this is gonna rule. A real chance to go up against my idol, Roland. Your idol? You like that guy? Of course I do. He's a business genius, you know? Roland came into this town with nothing. Oh, I just noticed he's traded up to a birdie. A shuttlecock. Roland came into this town with nothing save the clothes on his back and a trash scavenging empire that goes back generations. Yep. That's good. And he built that empire up into a somewhat bigger empire all on his own. You go after the treasure if you think he's so cool, then. You really don't know the first thing about business, kid. Sure, I respect Roland, but we're also in the same market, and that makes us rivals. The free market demands I do my best to one-up him. That's the spirit of healthy competition. Okay. Well, that was quite the clamor, I say. It's not every day that you see someone go claw to claw with Roland. Oh my god. His walking stick is a flosser. I didn't know I was gonna cause such a commotion. Oh well, if you ask this old man, it's about time someone stood up to that bully. He's been attempting to pave over my museum for God knows how long. But I digress. We've got to get a move on if we want to beat Roland to the punch. As I said, the first stop on our journey is the Grove. And a small 1 million microplastic loan from his father. A call back to Willow's previous mention there, depressingly so. Head out the city and keep traveling north and you'll reach it eventually. Just take care not to get devoured, I say. Yeah, sounds good. Every time something starts to go right, the free market knocks us back down. Roland owns most of the industry around here. There aren't many folks around brave enough to stand up to him, but you've really got us all fired up. He's gonna regret it if he thinks we're just a bunch of soft shells, so says I, Bartleby Shoals. And we as in Krill, still haven't figured out that the shark and Pronathan are the same person. We're so trusting. Growing up in an environment where people just don't just lie to each other. Welcome to Carcinia Heights, luxury homes with luxury views for the luxurious upper cruster yearning for a life of luxury. Homes start as low as 1.5 million microplastics. Yeah, that's about right. She ain't even talking to us now. Urchin's back, yeah? Still no sign of him. Oh wait, is Urchin back yet? Still no sign of him. I told him heading into the sands between was a bad idea. The sands between. Like the lands between? Like Elden Ring. Would people just do that? Just go into the city and tell lies? That boy and his get-rich-quick schemes. Sure hope he's doing alright. Alright, we can get through from the lower area too, now that those rocks are cleared out. Despite it all, I'm just happy to have a home here at all. At least we don't fall victim to bandit raids like the towns out in the open ocean. Gee, I wonder if we're gonna run into a bandit raid in a town out in the open ocean, in the sands between. Come to the city, they said. It's safe inside the reef, they said. That lot of good if we can't even afford a place inside the walls. It's better than staying out there with the beast out and about. Is it? What's stopping... Oh, hey, they're together. Okay. What's stopping that thing from coming here anyway? What? You don't trust the scent markers? Have little faith in technology. I'm so glad they get to be together. Alright, let's see what's next. The sands between. Heck yeah, I've never been to the open ocean before. Enchanted Grove, here we come. Yeah, this is basically what Elden Ring looks like. Whoa, 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 hold your seahorses, kiddo. Look, we're technically rivals in this treasure hunt thingamajig, but that don't mean I want to see you get devoured before my eyes. What'd I do wrong? Look, there's rules to explore in the sands between. Namely, you gotta take from preventing. Steps you gotta take from preventing him from slurping you right out of your shell and eating you whole. See those arches? Folks who commute from here have done a pretty good job of scenting routes to the nearby areas. Scenting? Yep, laying down scents he ain't a fan of. The Monstro the Whale? Do we have to watch out for him whenever we swim? No matter how tasty you are, he won't pass near the path. Wait, so who are we talking about? Who is this guy? Look, just stick to the arches, okay, kiddo? And if you get chased, make your way back to one quick as you can. Can do. So you're serious about this treasure hunt after all, what? Of course I am. This is the only way to get my shell back. Oh, please don't take offense, but I half suspected you'd lose your nerve, I say. The sands between are no place for an innocent crab. Whatever, I'm super brave. Let's just get this over with so I can go home. Point me in the right direction. Oh, you might have what it takes after all, child. Such a willingness to run off and get killed in the name of discovery. It brings a tear to my eye, I say. Since you're new here, I'll give you an overview. To the north is the Enchanted Grove, once a reclusive village of spiritualists. East of here is Flotsam Vale, the company town of Shellfish Corps. And west, I wouldn't go west without a good reason. Not that it matters. The captain's map has pointed us north toward the Enchanted Grove. Meet me there and we can discuss our next steps. Yes, sir. So they worship a Captain Crunch analog who they see on cereal boxes that float down from the literal trash island that passes over their currents. You know what? That's not the worst idea for a religion I've ever heard. Also, the arches are actually life rings. Oh shit. I'm gonna do something foolish. Oh god. That is a very large crab. Oh god. You know, I keep joking about Elden Ring because that's what they did. Yeah, that was Elden Ring. If you've ever wondered what Elden Ring is, that was it. That was exactly, precisely Elden Ring. And if anyone tells you otherwise, they're lying. Personally, you worship the time being. I like that. I also think I met him, and it turns out that him was Elden Ring the whole time. Alright, so we were lured out with promise of treasure there. Not right now, I need to get my stuff back, kinda. Ah. Oof. Whoa. Oh, yeah. I made a mistake. As soon as I rolled backwards, I was like, oh, I have made an error in judgment. Alright, so the secret seems to be A, don't make any errors. And B, don't try to get treasure that you see off the golden path. At least not for right now. Unless we're prepared to fight a giant Elden Ring crab. Well, the dangerous ones in Elden Ring are really the lobsters. The crabs are just pretty much exactly just the crabs from Dark Souls. Oh, hey, here's a new one. Probiotic, Yocult. An odd-shaped plastic shell with a sweet-smelling substance lining its interior. Would it be healthy to consume? No one really knows for sure. Infuse your body with healthy nutrients, restoring health over... Oh, that's nice. I like that. I love heal over time effects. I kind of fucked that one up a lot. There we go. I'll take the shot glass then. Am I this foolish, y'all? The answer is yes, but... I'll see if we can grab this solo cup. Ah, too early. There we go. Bonk. What does this one do? Little red cup. Oh, it's a solo shot. I've seen these. That's like actually a real thing. I don't know if they're actually solo. Thank you for the clip. Oh, shit. bright red armor used in warrior rituals such as Rage Cage, wherein many crabs are pitted against each other in a life or death fight. Drunken Claw, a risky technique that increases attack for a brief time but worsens your dodge roll and dulls your senses. Ah, see? Beer pong. I don't know. Is there a way to see the scent markers? Because they mentioned the scent markers. Oh, okay. Oh. Messed that up. Oh no. Ah. This is me dying horribly. Crispy, chill please, baby. I gotta start posting clips to, fucking YouTube. Apparently, people have found that to be, some effective ways of channel growth. I know, it's gross just saying it. I don't have the attention span to go back and watch all of our streams. So that's another problem. This? Really? Oh, rude. Got him. So you don't get much distance at all before he starts to come after you. Bonk. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Better than nothing. Excellent. Jeez. Right? Hey, buddy. No! I got greedy. I got greedy. I like that there's a picture of the crab on the big crab on the map there. No, not on this version. I guess that was a different place. Or just, you know, pictures. That's also possible. Alright. The hardest thing for me is trying to learn the timing for the individual attacks. The tells aren't super obvious compared to a lot of other games. Liza P, I think, did it just perfectly. And I don't think there's too many people who would argue with me about that one. For all the things Liza P got wrong, they got that perfect. Get out of here. Rude. There we go. Get some healing over time going before this thing breaks. Grab me one of these again. Fuck yeah. I kind of like the trading shells on and off as we go, figuring out what's going to be the most useful in a given space. Yeah, I see the scent markers going east, but I'm not seeing them going north. I guess this is kind of north. I guess those are the rings, though, the bright rectangles. Which is also the name of my 80s hair pop band. Okay, really? Serpentine, serpentine! Give me that. No. I got bad news if you're heading to Flotsam Vale. The path there hasn't been maintained in ages. From here to the entrance, there's no more scent markers. You just have to make a break for it and keep your claws crossed. Well, we're trying to get to the Vale, right? So that's this way? I have to run like hell. Even so. Okay. Got more MSG in us. Red Claw. Oh, okay. Ow, rude. Rude? What a jerk. Alright, and what's this? Apparently it's a crab. Now what is this? Phytoplankton. Fun-sized photosynthetic friends. Consuming heart kelp regenerates a small amount of umami. Ah, I see. And the MSG requirements keep getting higher for the, what's it called? For the hitchhikers. Stowaways, there we go. It's like a long clam. Sure, let's put that on. This blue? An anemone. You already had one of those, okay. Beware the sea anemone. He doesn't like you very much. This is the farthest I've ever been from home by a country fathom. Check it out, you can even see the grove from up here. This is gonna be a swell adventure, I can already tell. Alright, now we can get up this pillar faster. And we have a conveniently placed buble can. Fathoms are depth, you're right. Bzz, bzz. There we go. More damage, less problems. Alright, we can also probably... Hey, look. I guess that means there's side quests available there? Or maybe it's just because they're the hub. So the city falling to the gunk is probably going to be one of the last things in the game. The hermit crab returns, prepared to augment his abilities. Scrap hammer. Turning it into a powerful hammer. Well, that sounds amazing. Well, that's what we're saving up for, so we don't have nothing to do here. Come on, I see powerful hammer. What am I gonna do other than go for it, right? You never been this high before? I think so, yes. We are pretty far up. A long way to go, though. I mean, to them, this is basically just a liquid atmosphere, right? Alright, well, we've made significant progress, up to and including the death of a tyrant. So that's nice. We'll come back to this next week. If you want to support us, do head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/ifwhen. And there, you will get access to art, music, and a shout out at the end of the streams. So, thank you to Sky, Green, Andymonium, Melly Basket, Kai S. Forbes, and Nakum Wengrov. You're amazing. Thank you for helping us keep going. We got a schedule over at truckcommunity.neocities.org. Check that out and see stuff for the whole team. Next fully scheduled stream, I suppose, is I guess it's the afternoon Overwatch. But in the evening, Alice will also be playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. So check that out here tomorrow. And over at the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@ifwhenvod, you'll find our VODs. Yep. That's it. My brain's going blank at this point. Thank you all so much for coming. And remember, do something nice for yourself. And for someone else. Hell, right? Just be cool. My name too. I hate video games. Give my regards to the next crab you meet. Good night.